Good morning and welcome back to my channel and Merry Christmas. Today is Christmas Day and it's still pretty early. My kids are sleeping. So I thought I would make them some cinnamon rolls. This is our favorite to get when we go out to a bakery or a restaurant. We all love cinnamon rolls. This is a recipe for Christmas morning. It's a special occasion, a holiday, and this is something you can make that is vegan, that if you have kids or family that is looking for a special treat, you can go ahead and make these. I've never tried this recipe, of course. I'm just kind of winging it. I looked up a recipe for cinnamon rolls. I had made them before with yeast, and I do have some yeast. This recipe that I found that is more like a biscuit dough and it doesn't contain any yeast. The texture of a biscuit just sounded better to me this morning than the big bready rolls. So I'm gonna try this out and see how it works. So I have 2 cups of flour and some baking powder, a tablespoon of baking powder in here. And the way that you find out if your baking powder is still viable, take a few tablespoons of boiling water and add the baking powder to it, and it should bubble up like crazy. Then you know it's still good, which mine is. But it goes bad pretty fast, so you wanna try that out. I made the filling, which is 2.5 teaspoons of cinnamon and some vegan butter and brown sugar melted together with some vanilla. I could just eat this. This smells amazing. Then I have the wet ingredients, which is 5 tablespoons of vegan butter and some soy milk. You can use any kind of milk that you have, and 1/2 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. That apple cider vinegar is going to activate the baking powder and make them rise up nice and fluffy. And I think that's all that was in here. Oh yeah, I put a tablespoon of agave in here because I don't have any white sugar in the house. So the recipe called for 2 tablespoons of sugar, so I hope that that's sweet enough. Anyway, I'm going to mix this in with the dry ingredients. What are you guys doing this Christmas morning? We actually went out to the beach yesterday for Christmas Eve. There's a cliff there that the kids like to jump off of, and they met their friends there, and we watched them jump off the cliff over and over, and they had a really good time, and we watched the sunset. It was beautiful. So it's just kind of a sad time of year for us. You know, we're all missing my husband, their father. It's been over 6 months since he's been gone, and it's just really hard, but we are getting through together because we have each other, thank goodness. This is a very sticky dough. I'm gonna put some flour on my silicone baking mat, and we'll see if we can roll this out. It's pretty sticky. Maybe I don't know, we'll see. Okay, that looks really good. So you don't want to overmix it. You just want to, and you want to work kind of quickly because it's activating right now. It's activating. I'm gonna put a little flour on top. Do you guys make biscuits from scratch? I never bake anything. I don't like baking. It's not fun for me. You have to measure everything out. Everything has to be perfect. It's so easy to screw it up that I tend not to bake very often. Plus I don't have a sweet tooth, and I don't like, you know, I don't really like sweets very much. So you won't catch me baking very often, but it's a special occasion and I wanted to do something special today. So can you guys see? I am just making this out probably the size of this baking mat, and it's actually pretty easy. It's going very smoothly for me here, thankfully. And this dough is nice and soft and tender. This is gonna be really good. Okay. Yeah, I don't usually eat foods like this. Things like this I can eat a very little of. Eat too much of something like this, I get a bellyache for sure. And it's just not even worth it to me at all. So I don't know why. All right, this looks so good. Now I'm gonna put this amazing filling on here and spread it all out. This is really not that difficult. Like, this is something that I'm happy to do. And the kids, it's gonna make the house smell amazing. I'm gonna get them up. They can open their gifts. You know what's really cute is they stayed up later than me. My twin boys are 18 years old, and they stayed up later than me last night. I was tired. When we got home from the beach, it was like 8 o'clock. I made them some burgers and fries, some Beyond burgers and fries for dinner, and I had my breadfruit, my leftover breadfruit, and I was tired. After that, I went to bed and they were up late. And then this morning when I came down, I sat by the Christmas tree and was talking to my family on the phone, and I noticed that there's 2 presents under there for me. Isn't that cute? So I thought that was really sweet. I wasn't expecting them to, I don't know when they went out and got presents or what's in the bags, but I thought that was really sweet. So anything I can do to make the holidays a little bit more enjoyable, you know? All right, let's roll these up. This is the scary part. Okay. Just go for it, right? It's very sticky. Okay, it's not that bad. Don't panic. I wonder how these are gonna turn out. But with anything with that filling in the middle, I think I can't go wrong. It's so funny that I don't have any sugar in the house. I don't know when I ran out of sugar, but I really don't use it in anything, so it makes sense. Okay, this is kind of soft at the end here. We'll see how this goes. Ah! All right, should I chill these a little before I cook them? These are very soft. 2. Okay. All right, this is pretty funny here. Let's see. You guys are probably laughing. These are interesting. Let's put it that way. 2. 3. Okay. They're very buttery and soft. I don't know about this. They smell good, but they're really flat and like, who knows? This is why I hate baking, because it's terrifying. All right, I'm gonna put this in my air fryer. I have it set at 350. And I don't know, 15 minutes, 20, 25? I'll let you know how long it takes. Okay, the cinnamon rolls are out of the oven. They look really good. I had like 1 tablespoon of powdered sugar left in my house, so I sprinkled it over the top as opposed to frosting them. And they look really good. Maybe I cooked them too long. They're kind of brown. Let's try one. I have a corner piece. Okay, they came out really tiny. They look like they're cooked all the way through. There's lots of cinnamon filling. They're really good. They're really sweet and buttery and cinnamony. They're really good. They're not dry at all. They're awesome. Yum. You know, the whole thing tastes like the middle of a cinnamon roll, which is the best part. But they're crispy on top. They don't taste burnt at all. These are really good. I highly recommend this recipe. I'm not sure why they turned out so small, but it's kind of the perfect bite size. They're like mini cinnamon rolls. Really good. And this was so easy. Okay, I will put the whole recipe down below if you guys want to try these. You don't need any yeast. You don't need to wait for them to rise. You can whip these up at the last minute if you have guests coming over. Highly recommend these. They're very good. Okay, that was just the perfect amount for me. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Christmas morning and holiday season in general. Thank you all so much for supporting me and this little channel. I wish you guys all the best in the upcoming new year. I will see you in the next video.